Alright, so Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you again for this time to journal as we go into a conversation, myself and cousin JD. Father, I pray that we just have an open, honest, transparent conversation that can help others but also help ourselves as we journey together. Thank you for this opportunity and just continue to help us journaling. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I was talking to someone the other day, I was like, yo, it's like walking into a fire and literally just expecting to not be burnt, bro.
Like you're trying to challenge yourself.
Like, bro, I don't want to challenge myself to get burnt, bro. Like, what's that? I'd rather stay away and be cool. Do you know what I mean? If you've got fireproof clothes on, then that's cool. You do your thing. But me, that's not me. That's not where I'm at. So I think that's where like just wisdom's coming. So I remember there was one time, and we've done this a couple of times, the way we've rang each other or whatever. But there's that time when I was like, yo, bro, if I don't come yours now, I'm gonna do a mad thing, bro.
I came and watch Love Island.
We came and watch Love Island, bro.
Made man watch Love Island.
Nah, blood, yo.
I tried to get into that after that, but
you weren't on it, fam. But like, really, bro, if I did it, I knew because of how I was feeling and because of what I think I must have had a conversation and it didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, my immediate response was like, yo, I just want to go chop, bruv, like clean. And I was like, fam,
and make a call quickly.
If I don't come to you now, like it's going down. Or there's been times where like, yo, call me in an hour, like make sure that I'm good. Do you know what I mean? And I think we have to do more of that. I think because even that in itself is humbling, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because I have to say, yo, I'm weak.
Yeah,
I need my brother right now, and there's always that ego that's like, I don't want to do that.
You don't want to look, or you know what I mean.
But we have to do better. We can do better with it, to be fair. But there's been times when I've done it, and it's like, yo, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because as much as no one would have known, I would have known. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Not for real, because you could have gone and done whatever, and I wouldn't have had the foggiest in it. So
do you know what I'm saying? So I just think accountability has been a good part of our journey, and obviously we'll do better in that. Do you know what I'm saying? But like 100%, I think talking about things, counselling, I think putting practical things in place,
practical accountability.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Structures in place,
bro. Like when I what's what you about the other day? What, downtime, bro.
Downtime.
I was screaming that Apple needs to give me a little endorsement, bro.
Man.
Downtime,
downtime,
bro. That thing. Like everyone's out here using D&D, fam.
Yeah, nah, downtime.
Telling you, downtime has changed my life, bro. You get me? So slapping that on my phone after a certain time, you can't communicate with me. Neither can I communicate with you, bro.
It's a long thing. If you
want, and the thing is, if I want to call you, if I want to text you on iMessage or whatever, I want to FaceTime, like I have to. It's a long thing,
it's long.
and it's like, okay, cool. That's a reminder. Like I don't want to. Not saying that there's people that I want to call, but I'm like, I just don't want people to have access to me after a certain time, because I feel like in life that's when things have kind of get techie.
When people pop up,
yeah, man,
out
the blue.
Do
you know what I mean? And it's
randomly
like,
sending things and
and it's not to say that man don't have control.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes when people talk about this stuff, people think that they got no, they're just wilding, man. They're just animals, and I'm like, no, it's not that. It's just that there's certain times where, like, I'm just on, bruv. Man's ready, cuz. Do you know what I mean? And like, if I'm not in a good space, if I'm feeling down,
more receptive, isn't it?
You're more receptive to stuff, because I'm not saying this is gonna change, but putting these things in place. So downtime has been a massive help to me, bro. Like, just in terms of like, it just helps. It's just easier, bro. Like I'm just like, I'm not trying to have you around. Like my mentor, we spoke in August, and he says, bro, go through your phone, just delete everyone, bro. There's one thing I don't like about Apple, though. The only thing I don't like about Apple is Apple will know. Apple will be like, maybe this person. I'm like, bro, I don't like, just if it's a +44, I don't need to know who.
I've tried to delete some people so many times, bro. And then they're just there.
Yeah, and I'm like, allow it, man. Do you know what I mean? But like, I think just doing the right thing, those kind of things, like the downtime thing, definitely has just made it. It's not that things were even happening before. It just makes it even harder. That even when there's moments, I don't even have as many moments now, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm not gonna kid myself into thinking that there won't be one. Do you know what I mean?
You still have to put the things in place. Do you know what I mean?
saying?
Not just in case, but do you know what I mean? because you can't be complacent.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't want to be complacent. I think, like, when I was watching a pod, and the Tim Ross podcast a couple of weeks ago, he was like, you know what, the worst place to be is in a place of complacency, and not have an anchor. Because he was like, if a ship is on the water, there's no storm happening, it's just still on the water, but it's not anchored. Before you know it, will be out at sea. Yeah. And it's like, that's why you have to put things in place to keep you grounded. So it's not about the fact that you can't handle the storm. It's about the fact that I can handle the storm, but then I'm also aware of the still moments where I don't want to be like you said, I don't want to be complacent. So putting things in place that, bam, this is what it is. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So like, when I was on the IG was locked off at a certain time. I even had an app limit on IG, you know.
What?
I had an app limit, so the amount of time I could spend on IG in a day, fam.
Okay.
I had an app limit on there. Like, and there's certain apps just don't need, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they just open doors for foolishness. If just open doors for foolishness, and it's like, you know what? I don't want to. Like, when I get into something next, I want it to be fortified blood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not to say that people won't pop up and people won't try a thing, but I know that inside I'm in a better space now to handle those. But then also I want to put things in place where it lessens the opportunity for certain things to happen as well. Because it's not saying that certain things only happen at certain times at night, but you know, it's like, for most people, certain times at night,
sitting at home and that.
Do you know what I mean? They're alone, they're feeling lonely. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, so for me, just putting things in place, bro. And it's okay with that. I'm okay with that. And people think, man, I'm crazy, or people think I'm like, oh, you're doing too much. I'm like, I'd rather do too much and be cool than not do too much and mash up my thing. Because I know where I want to be. I know what I want. I know where I'm gonna be. And I think a lot. I always look at a lot of the things that have happened in my life negatively are all linked to this issue, the issue, bro. Take that away, I don't think certain things happen in life. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like taking control, fam. Do you know what I mean? Bun the coping, find better ways to cope, fam. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's worked for you apart from just like obviously the techniques that the counsellor has said? So like in the moment, then obviously not saying that a man get it right all the time. Do you know what I mean? But like when
I'll get it wrong a lot of times.
But like when you've kind of done well, what's worked?
So a lot of the things you mentioned. So being accountable. I'm someone that's alone a lot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
it's long time.
So staying active, staying busy, finding something to do, going gym. Do you know what I mean? Drawing, doing whatever. Do you know what I mean? Making something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
what are you making?
Huh? Clothings.
Okay.
Yes.
Making
no, with the sewing machines.
Oh, swear.
Yes, mate. Yeah, so finding something to do, bro. Yeah, just those, bro. Like, I'm trying to think.
But those are viable. Those are viable.
Yeah, man. Yeah, trying to be active. Yeah, trying to be active. Trying to keep my mind active. Because if my mind is stationary, like I say, mind stationary. My mind's whizzing all the time, going mad. But I'm trying to keep it focused.
Yeah.
Keep it focused.
That's the key, fam.
Yeah, trying to keep it focused. So like on something, on an activity that's gonna keep me busy. Yeah. Because, bro, like, and like you said, putting things in place. So I've tried to kind of delete certain things, whatever, but some things always sneak through the cracks, bro. And then I'll get like a random like image or a random, you know what I mean? And it's like,
I don't think people ever understand that those things really do happen.
Yo, bro, listen, like, man don't want to see breasts. You know what I mean? Just randomly, bro. Like, man, I'm trying to eat my cereal and that just nipples is poking in the eye, fam. For what reason, bro? You know what I mean? Like,
blood, fam, I'm telling you. Man didn't even ask for that, fam, but man's getting it. And it's like,
trying to eat my granola. It's in peace, fam.
You know what I'm saying? And
the thing is, like, if things aren't in place, if you're not trying to be intentional with the way you're moving, bro, that will send you on a spiral. Quick, bro.
Easy.
Quick.
But yeah, like when you're intentional, like it helps being focused.
Yeah, 1000%.
Because when you're not focused, those things are easily sway. They easily sway you. You know what I mean? And if you've got access and that, bro, car and that, skirt, quick thing. So it's just like, I think for me, focus. I think one thing that I've had to do, and I think I wasn't okay with. I've had to get a little bit more used to being by myself.
And that's being comfortable with it
and being okay and finding things to do for myself by myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm a social person, so I like to be in conversation with people. But I think I've learned to kind of be okay. It's not always. I think an extended period of time I don't like it, but at the same time, my time I only want to give my time to certain people as well. That's the thing. It's not even like I'm sociable and I want to talk to everyone. It's like, nah, there's certain people that I want to speak to.
Yeah, for real. Like,
do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to be, because I'm trying to be more sociable. Like, so I'm trying to
so
be.
You're here.
So yeah. So
I'm over there.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be better at communicating. Yeah. Cause you man know I love you. Yo.
You trash blood.
But you man know
I don't even get offended, fam.
You man know I love you, though.
Man don't even get offended. Comes like man won't get a response, bro.
Bro.
Do you know what I mean? And I know it's not intentional, but you know what? That for me is mad. I don't get that, bro.
You man know I love you.
I know, fam. Anyone that's aired on my thing,
I'm
edgy, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's unintentional, but you man know I love you.
Expect that. Let's put a pin in this. Let's put a pin in this. How does that even happen? Because bro, your phone's like it buzzes, bro. You get what I'm saying? Does it not buzz?
No.
You got non-vibrate.
No vibrate.
So what about the notifications?
They're there still.
So what? When you see notifications, what?
Like, do you know what? Yeah. So sometimes I'll open them and then fam, like, it might be a thing of I might reply
and they're not pressing.
And then the reply, in the mind, like, yo, yeah, Jules, yeah, man, yeah, cool, yeah, I'll shout you in it. Like, but I didn't actually press stuff in. I didn't scroll up, I didn't swipe up, I didn't do anything. Like, still there.
Yo.
So it's like, yo, it's something I'm working on. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, in situation, I'm there for, man. You know, I'll ride for you forever, fam. 100%. I love you to death.
That's not even in like. You know what I mean? There's no like, question about
100%, fam, to death.
Still trash though.
And this is the thing though.
But you are doing better.
So thank you, bro.
You are. No, you are doing better.
I appreciate you, man.
I don't even. I don't like you are. You are doing better though. No cap.
I'm trying to be better in that element, because at the end of the day, it's all well and good loving people and them knowing that you do it, but then I think there's still that case of having to show it.
You have to show it, bro,
in that way as well. Like,
everyone
I show it.
Everyone receives it differently.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's you have to account for that.
And you know, I have to thank the people in my life that I actually care about, because they've been very understanding with me.
Bro, we have to, bro. Because when I think, and it's mad because I think you're the only man. You're the only person that I don't get offended by. Yeah. No, and Ty, because Ty
Trust is right. And that's my dog, fam. And that's, we're bruv, listen, like, me and Ty will have conversations, and like, yo, so say you're voiced on me, I voiced on him like 2 weeks later. he'll voice on me back like a month later.
The conversation goes for
that's my brother, fam. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, it's mad.
Nah, for real,
like,
but
he's terrible as well.
Yo, bruv, you know who's better than they used to be, bruv? Fods.
Lymph
to be
is
fair,
good.
no, let's be straight. Nah. I'm the only one that's the socially kind of one.
Lymph is good now. I think it's because of his
trajectory,
work and them things there as well. Like, so he's good.
He's had to be.
I was like,
he's more so.
Lymph. I mean, I was good as well, because obviously work has always had to, add that element as well. So I don't think it's natural. I was sharp as well.
I think I'm the only one where it's like it's been that. You know what I'm trying to say? That's hilarious. All my closest friends are trash. Naturally.
Terrible.
Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to communicating, but there's no love lost. Like, I think people always used to be confused. Like, we wouldn't see each other for months, and when we're together, it's like nothing's changed. You know what I'm trying to say? But like, I think you've done better.
Yeah, so I think
you've had to come this way.
Yeah, so for me, that's one thing that I'm trying to improve upon, because I'm comfortable in solace, innit? So I'm like, that's where being by myself is. You know what I mean? I think obviously having those focus activities, but then also being able to communicate with my people. Them, I think that's the kind of like amalgamation that I need. You know what I mean? So,
and then I've had to go this way. I think the ultimate accessibility wasn't good for me. You know what I mean? And I think it also diminished the value of my time a little bit. So I think I value my time a lot more now. So, bro, there's times when people ring me, I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation now, or I just don't feel like having this conversation now, because not because I'm avoiding anything, because I just don't want to. And I think there was part of me that before used to feel bad. Like if someone's ringing me, it's ringing for a reason, isn't it?
Respectfully, fam. Nah, never that, fam.
But like for now, where I'm at now is like, you ring me, it's not a guarantee I'm answering, my G. And it's not a guarantee I'm ringing back either. Do you know what I mean? Not in a disrespectful way, but because my time is different now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not everyone will.
But you feel like you've had to do that, like because of issues, you've had to do that.
Yeah, I think the amount of accessibility that I allowed just people in general allowed for an easier access to to other parts of me. Do you know what I mean? So I think I've had to I value my time a lot more. My mum said something to me like a few years ago when she was challenging me on all of this stuff. She was like, Julian, like if you look at your life like a cake, and you give your cake away, to everyone. When it's time to give somebody the cake, hey, you laughing at mum?
Nah, but yo, listen, I'm just laughing at the
analogy.
Mum, is the cake for.
No, but she's
obviously,
like,
I'm thinking of cake, and then like you guys giving it, and then man, they say pause.
Wait, allow it right now, fam.
I'm playing.
Joke, man, fam.
I'm playing.
Hear what I'm saying?
Carry on,
Let's be serious.
Sorry,
let's be adults, bro.
Ah, man,
let's be adults.
Carry on. Sorry, man. Sorry. Oh man.
So what we saying?
So
he's doing. So say pie.
No. Say cake, fam. Say cake.
No.
Say cake. No. Listen, I have to grow up and say cake.
Grow up, bro. So obviously,
yeah, man. Say cake, fam.
Mom was saying,
say the thing.
If you give away,
yo, listen, I have to fix something, man. Say the cake, fam.
Mom was saying, like, if you give, okay, pie. Pie,
man. Go on, man.
If you give the pie away,
man.
Give all these little pieces. They amount to something eventually. So what you're gonna be able to give when it's time to give.
And do you know what I was gonna link that. So you feel like putting these things in place, is gonna help you in that step to relationship. You know what I mean? And move forward the relationships. You think obviously,
in all relationships, but especially in like the marriage thing eventually. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't
for real.
Like there has to be something special.
That
they get that's completely different to everyone else, and they will anyway. But there also has to be a value on my time, value on just how much I give them. Like I don't, especially being in ministry, time is already going to be taken by that.
I was gonna say,
so my children, my wife, my family, they need to still have me. Do you know what I mean? So I think getting a handle on accessibility, getting a handle on all that kind of stuff now will help in the future, 1000%. So, bro, there's times when people ring and I'm like, I'm not answering that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
My anxiety means I can't answer for him. My anxiety means that sometimes I can't answer for him. Sometimes, listen, like genuinely, sometimes I'll look at somebody, they ring, and I'll let it ring out. Now, obviously not the people like you, I'll let it ring out, and then I'll have to call them back, like on
your terms.
On my terms.
Okay.
It's weird, isn't it? But like, carry on.
I think a lot of people probably have that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lack of control.
Yeah.
When people ring me unexpectedly, and I know there's an issue, I don't want to answer. But I think in general, like when people ring, I'm like, I'm happy to not have a phone call. I'm trying to say, which is why the downtime thing is not a problem for me. Because when I see, because what it doesn't do, it doesn't tell you when you got missed call, innit? Well, it doesn't flash up with a missed call. Like if you open your phone, it'll give you a little 1 or 2 or whatever, and you can check it. And it's like whatever, man. Do you know what I mean? But I think whereas before, if someone rang me, I'm like, they wanted my time, so let me ring them back or whatever. But now I'm just like, so you've come this way and I've come this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's come, oh, the batteries ran out. Man's black blood.
Man, be dark
blood. Obviously, I've come. So yeah, I've come this way.
Yeah.
And
obviously I'll come.
And you've come this way.
Yeah.
But it's necessary. I think there's learning the value of your time, but then also learning that being in isolation isn't good. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So finding the balance of that. I think a lot of people don't get the balance right.
No, of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's just been a journey, bro. And obviously we're still going on it. It's not perfect. Yeah. Like, man don't get it right all the time. Like, man don't get it perfect all the time, and just have to continue to find the best ways of moving so that we're not putting ourselves in situations. I think, you know, the self-sabotage thing is something we might have to talk about another time, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole
it's a whole different thing.
Whole different topic, my bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I think what I will say is that what you are doing is working. It is validated. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, as much as things might not be perfect, do you know what I mean? You have to celebrate the wins, you know.
Bro, I'm a big advocate for that.
Yeah.
Listen, celebrate your dubs, man. Celebrate your wins, man. God, I feel like we spend so much time focusing on the negative. We don't celebrate them.
Yeah. Because it's easy to be so self-critical.
Yeah.
And critical of self that we miss the wins. And I think that's helped me in the last year or so. Celebrating the wins. Like I like, even on my birthday, it was easy. It was gonna be easy for me to be like, oh, I'm not happy wherever I am right now. But then if I look at the year itself, there was some good wins, bro. Do you know what I mean? If I look at that year, look at the growth, man. Do you know what I mean? There's been wins, fam. So like, I think for me, getting to a space where I'm appreciative of those moments, as well as being able to kind of critique where I could do better. You know, finding the balance, man. I think that's been key for me, just to keep saying, fam, because if I stay in this space of just beating myself up, that's what you just push yourself into those dark spaces again. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, bro, that's what I'd say to everyone. Celebrate your wins, man. Even the small ones, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, every week I do this, and that's a win for me.
Oh, 100%.
Do you get?
That's it.
It's a win, because it could so easily not be like this, and I could just give up. Do you know what I mean? But I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that and you know what? It is helping people. I had a phone call the other day, and the most I didn't expect this person to even be watching. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And they said that it's helped them, and, you know, it's even helped how they see me. Do you know what I mean? Because I think there's a lot of people that have seen me or heard about, man, and they just know one thing. Yeah, of course. But obviously, just being open and about just life, it helps people and their understanding of man, innit? So, you know, and that's a win. It's not saying I'm trying to win people over, because I'm not trying to do that. But like, just a win in terms of it's helping people.
But listen, it takes away the power. Like, it takes away the power out of, like you said, out of the shame. Like, you know what I mean? So if you're willing to talk about something and be open about something, you know what I mean?
Sorry,
got a bad message.
I'm like, it's from Thai, fam.
Yeah. Wait, so what you saying? I remember read that one out loud.
So yeah, bro, like, it's been a blessing just having you here, fam. Do you know what I mean? All the best for Sanctification Ministries.
Listen, we're going places.
We're going places. What's the address for all the people that need to know where it is?
We're gonna be on BTN soon.
BTN.
Yo, yeah, man. God channel, everything.
God channel.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's, you know.
Swear down, yeah, man. Gonna be on there. Gonna be on the KCI. What's it?
KCI. Pastor Mash for you.
That's it. We're gonna be on this channel as well.
Yeah.
I mean, coming to a station near you, man. Check out the YouTube live on a Sunday. we stream at 11:15 to 16 minutes past 11. Every Sunday. Go check us out, man.
Alright, see this. But real talk, fam, it's been a blessing having you on here, man. You already know what it is, fam. And obviously you're gonna be back on another time, but just thank you for the support, bro, for real. There's very few people that have actually journeyed with, man, do you know what I mean? And had it's
been a journey.
The ups and downs, fam, clean. Do you get? So just appreciative for
we're getting there, my bro.
We are, man, we are. And that's it. So yeah. So yo, listen. That was entry. I don't even know what entry is about. Whatever it is.
You're doing bits. That's all I know, fam.
I appreciate it, family.
Love every time.
Yeah. So guys, listen, make sure you check it out next week. Make sure you share this, like it, subscribe, man. For real. And you know what? I never say this. Click the notification bell so that you know when the new video drops every single week. So what'd you say?
Man's a pro.
Yeah, I've been learning from Sharky blood. Appreciate you guys checking it out today. As I said, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know about next week's one as well. And yeah, just keep journaling, people. Peace. Yes, people, thank you for listening. Be sure to tune in next week for the next entry of JM Journal. In the meantime, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, keep journaling.